Ultra's already there with the popcorn out. What a little. I bet he's one of that type of people here that, you know, when there's a trouble happening, he's the first in the mix, like sitting there looking like, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, it will be good. Yes, Ultra. It will be good. It's going to be a very short, concise video because I've only got around 2.5 hours worth of StreamYards left until what's happening to my computer? It's a bit slow today. 2.5 hours left on my StreamYards until it refills. And I'm not buying no freaking StreamYards because I haven't got time and there's someone pays for it, but I don't want it to be paid for because then I'm obligated to do the streams and I've got a lot of freaking commissions to do and I need to train. Big up to everybody, Rodney and everything. And I see, yeah, Lady D's back. I don't know if she's still gunning for me, but the last time she was like, you know, Raj is the devil sort of situation. I'll become a demonic entity. ROC, big up to yourself. Yesterday's show was a great show. I've been able to watch it back, but unfortunately, some freaking stupid copyright happened, so they blocked the freaking thingy. I'm appealing it. If it doesn't appeal, then what I will do is I'll cut the bit out that is actually the bit that's giving me the copyright and stuff like that. Now, I'm going to go straight into it, yeah, because let's talk about little old Zoubida, my little mate. Because I still like Zoubida as a person. I know people are going to go, oh, how dare you? I don't hate her. I don't think it. But let me say something to you. You're a hypocrite of the highest order. Yeah. It's embarrassing how hypocritical you are at the moment. It's so bad that I'm agreeing with Sir Faz, the biggest cokehead and biggest idiot and hypocrite in the world. When I start agreeing with Sir Faz and I'm rooting for Sir Faz, there's a problem. Houston, we got a problem. You have done something that is pretty unprecedented, in my opinion, in these YouTube streets that they call, which is that you have kind of like not only gone against your own principles, you've actually become an FNAT. How this has happened in such a short time is beyond me, because you're a smart girl, and I'm not sure how these guys that you've been letting go have made you become not only the biggest hypocrite, but also you're now going to deport yourself. Now, you was talking about yesterday, I'm going back to Algeria. That is self-deportation. Yeah, like, what's his name saying? Ralph, I'm going to go back if they tell me. So what you're doing is like, not only are you showing the hypocrisy of your channel, your boycott's bullshit, and it's basically not a boycott because of the fact that you think that other people kind of like, you know, go against, you know, that are racist or they're this or that. You just don't like those people. Yeah. Or you have an issue with that person. Like with me, your thing is that you want to keep your Muslim brothers and sisters on your side. That's it. Means you don't have no issue. Yeah. And you know that. And that's why I know that you're a hypocrite, because if you truly was a person of your kind of character, what you would have done was like, dude, I personally don't have an issue with Raj, blah, 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 rah, rah, rah. But if you guys do, right, and be honest about it, if you just told me straight, it's because the Muslims don't want me, I'll be like, cool. But you're using another excuse. But what you're doing is you're then letting somebody else on who's not only an Islamophobe, not only a racist, a full-on racist, but a neo-Nazi, yeah, who, yeah, the other day was on a rant, and I'll play it in a bit, who was actually using the Paki word, yeah, like it gone out of fashion, yeah, and high Hitlering. And yesterday, what did you do? What did you do, Zoubida? You know, the righteous Zoubida. We are against racism. Annie Raj, you hypocrite. You talk to Wendy. You talk to Jupiter. You talk to this person. That is homophobe. Look, whatever you think about the people I talk to, none of them are in the league of Charlie Big Potatoes. And you're very friendly with him. You're not like you're challenging him and stuff like that. When I hear you talking, you sound like your mates. And the reason why that's the biggest hypocrisy is because you, not me, because I don't care who comes on my panel. I don't care if they're racist or they're this or they're that. I will talk to them. Yeah. If I don't like them as an individual, then I won't have them on. Yeah. Then I won't have them on. Not because I'm some self-righteous Sikh. I will not talk to racist Sikhophobes. I will let them on and I'll talk here. Now, the same way with Jupiter and Wendy and all these other people you call are racist. We are not hypocrites like that. We'll talk to you. The reason I don't let certain people on my panel because I don't like them as a person. Yeah. Whereas you put yourself on a pedestal. You did, not me. You did. You put yourself up there as the purveyor of fighting injustice, racism, and Islamophobia. You did. So when you put yourself up there, yeah, and you then make the biggest mistake of your life, people are gonna call you out, and it's gonna be a big drop. Because what you did yesterday was a complete disgrace. Yeah, embarrassing. I listened to it. I was literally like choking sometimes. Like, are you serious? I listened back to you challenging Charlie Big Potatoes. That was not a challenge. That was not pulling him up. That was not putting him in his place. What you was doing was actually co-signing what he had said and giving him a platform to then put his case across, even though he had no real case. Even your title, yeah, let me just show you this, yeah. So yesterday, I was listening in the chat, obviously getting timed out, the Raj, you're boycotted. I'm like, whatever. So yesterday, I was listening through, yeah, and let me just say something, man. What a freaking joke of a show, man, that yesterday, man. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a joke of a show. It was actually unbelievably bad in terms of what was being said on there. Now, I was sitting there. I was going, okay, whatever. Yeah, okay, yeah. So whatever. And so, as you can see from this thingy, yeah, it says Charlie Big Potatoes explains all. Explains. You didn't write Charlie Big Potato gonna be put in the pan. Charlie Big Potato gonna be roasted into a freaking a hot potato. Charlie Big Potatoes is gonna be cut up and made into chips. Charlie Big Potatoes is gonna, I don't know, be put into the ground like a real potato. None of that. What you did was just a simple title, Charlie Big Potatoes explains. And that is because you and Charlie Big Potatoes have some weird sort of friendship in some way. I'm not sure exactly what it is, yeah, but it's odd to say the least, yeah. I've got the wrong freaking one up. Let me just get the right one. Okay, here it is. Actually, that is the right one. Is it the right one? Okay. So I was like, okay, Charlie Big Potatoes. Oh, that's a thingy. And I heard it and it was complete bullshit. Your grilling of him, of showing him videos of racism and, oh, this is what racism is like showing a butcher, videos of, I don't know, animals being slaughtered. He doesn't give a shit. He was probably the person saying the packy word in the videos. He's probably the person beating the person up in the videos. Now, I personally don't care, myself personally, because for me, I would talk to anybody, yeah, up to a point. But you put yourself on the pedestal, Zoubida. You put yourself there. So we're going to hold you not to Veli standards, not to my standards, not to Jupiter standards or Wendy standards or Jedi standards or any of the panels that are doing it. We're going to hold you to your standard. My standards are here when it comes to letting people on the panels. Yours is here. So let's see how far you're going to fall down in terms of your standards when I kind of go over some of the stuff I heard yesterday. Now, like I said, your particular thingy. Now, this is going to have to be short and concise, obviously, because I haven't got a lot of StreamYards. Now, in the middle of the night, like 4 or 5 p.m., yeah, you then wrote, Raj, jump on, a pigeon jump on, yeah. First of all, Zoubida, you call me pigeon and you say you're going to jump on. What I'm going to say to you, your name's Zoubida. Now, how do you like it then when I call you Zoubida? Yeah, I'm not going to say it again, but I'm just making a point to you that you don't expect me. I'm not your dog. I'm not your kutta, yeah, that's going to bark, and I jump on when you want me to, yeah, because I don't know who you think I am. I'm starting to think that you think I'm some kind of pussy or something, that you're going to say, Raj, jump on at 5 in the morning, and I'm going to jump on like some freaking lapdog. No. What did I write to you? What did I write? No, you're a racist FNAT channel. I have boycotted you. LOL. Yes, I have boycotted you. I will listen and sometimes comment if I want, but I'm not going on your panel in its current state. Now, will I lift my boycott? Maybe. Depends if she stops being the voice of the FNATs and the freaking voice of the far right. People wanted to deport everybody and all that kind of shit. Yeah. Now, you've got to the point that you're like Ralph 2.0. You're the female version of Ralph now. You're actually talking about deporting yourself. You said, I have to go back. This country is this, my country's that, and I got to go back. That is actually the argument of the far right, that your country's shit, you need to go back here, and you need to help the country. They don't give a shit about your country. They just want you out, but you're so gullible at the moment. I don't know where your intellect has gone to, Zoubida, because I've always like kind of said, okay, Zoubida's a smart girl. This now, right now, you're acting like a Dumbo. Yeah, you're acting like your IQ has gone through the freaking floor. It's embarrassing, yeah, what I heard yesterday about you, what I was hearing on the thingy. It was embarrassing. I thought it was a different person. I thought maybe you'd be, I don't know, had a ghost in you or something. Some bald, like a ghost pussy okuna. All of that kind of shit, yeah? Like you've been possessed by the far-right Nazi like Hitler. I don't know, Goebbels suddenly come back from the dead and possessed you or something. Like, it's insane what you was doing. Now, I'm going to play the audio from Jupiter's show of exactly what Charlie Big Potatoes did say, yeah? Let me just have a look. Because let me tell you something. I've heard racist rants before, yeah? But let me tell you, this is one on a new level, yeah. And the lack of heat you gave the guy shows me that there's some form of friendship with the guy, and it's skewering your thought process. Because if this particular rant, yeah, was done by anybody else, they would have been called a far right neo-Nazi racist and would never have been put back on a panel unless they apologized profusely. But no, you did a show letting him explain it like he had just said, I don't know, I'm putting a rubbish out or something, yeah? And so this is the problem. You are showing your hypocrisy on a next level, yeah? And it's embarrassing that you've actually stooped to this level, yeah? Now, let me play it. It's on Jupiter's. Yeah, where is Wendy? Yeah, where is Wendy gone? Yeah, I just saw Jupiter's thingy. Let me just play it so people can listen to it in full. I'm going to play it in full, yeah, just so that people understand the context. Ralph, or Big Ed Ralpish, the Indian Hitler, he was mocking the grooming victims of the groomers, you know, the grooming epidemic. And he wrote something in there about whilst you're on the net, girls are screaming, yeah? So he's done the same thing with me. Ralph does not care about the grooming victims. He has used the same argument with me, or the same slander, that he would say, Rod, while your cousin was being raped, you were sleeping, yeah? Or while she was screaming, you were sleeping. So, yeah, I can understand why, Charlie Big Potatoes was pissed off because of that, because he's done it to me. And your story, Ralpish, you big-head Indian, has changed. You originally said that you was accosted down the street by some Asian Muslim guys here. Probably could have been Bengali because it was Bethnal Green. And then what you did was this, that they asked you to go and see this girl that was a white girl, that she was underage and all that kind of stuff. And then you reported this to the local imam. Let me say something to you, Ralph. You're lying because your story changed again. When you lie, your story keeps on changing because you can't remember what the lie you said before. And yesterday, Fascist Beware actually pulled him up on it. So you're getting caught up on your own lies. And what's going to happen, you're going to trip over and everyone's going to realize not only you're a liar, you're a disgusting individual. He's too shook to let me onto your panel because I remind people you're a bud ding ding. Yeah. Every time I jump on your panel, I make sure everyone knows you're a bud ding ding and you should not try and pretend you're not. And big up to the India and big up to, I've actually run India as a country. Big up to the Punjab. But you should be proud of where you're from and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So let me just play it. So this is why Charlie Big Potatoes went into a rant. But there's a thing here. He might Yeah, I'll big up to Banksy. He's definitely here. Banksy's here, probably like sitting in the popcorn. Because he's wanted me to bun out Zoubida for a bit, and I'm going to bun her out today. Yeah. Now, your situation, the difference between, say, the reason why this is so problematic is because Charlie Big Potatoes is a guy that is on the run to Spain from the authorities in the UK for his connections, allegedly, to National Action, which is a banned terrorist organization, far-right terrorist organization, and all these other things, yeah? And you are facilitating him. Not only are you facilitating him on your panel as a regular panel member, you're very chummy with him. And on top of that, you're also, after finding out his true nature, yeah, even though people are telling you what he's like, and he's only pulling the wool over your eyes, because he's very good at talking, yeah, and he's good at manipulating. But that's what makes him quite dangerous, because he's actually a likable guy. But when you saw the evidence of exactly what he thinks, yeah, about Asian people and calling them packies and the way he says that we stink and all this kind of stuff, yeah, you still only gave him minimum amount, yeah, a minimum amount of heat, very little. You showing him racist videos of the neo-Nazis beating people up and all that kind of stuff, like I said, is pointless. He was probably one of the neo-Nazis in the video doing it. And he was probably sniggering. He doesn't know it's me. So let me play the Charlie Big Potatoes audio, yeah, just so that you know exactly what he said, yeah.
Why you didn't, like, why the packies stink of raw curry? Is that like some genetic trait, or is that like your mother's cunt stinks that much of fucking madrash that is passed on to you? Well, one of the reasons that the rapes Ralph is because your community members get offered to go and partake in the rapes, like you was, like you told everybody, and they don't do nothing. They don't go to the police, just like you didn't. You kept it in-house because you are complicit in the rapes, Ralph. By your own fucking story. Why don't you tell everyone here the story again, Ralph? How you got offered to go and partake in a rape because you're a packy, by your own admission. You was accepted and you got offered to go and rape a young white child. What did you do? Why don't you tell everyone? That's how low this dirty, filthy, stinking packy cunt is. He's using the rape of white children to gloat. Lower than fucking whale shit. Back here, you packy fucker, and explain to everyone why you didn't go to the police when you was offered to partake in a fucking gang rape, you filthy packy cunt. Well, let's face this truth, Ralph. Tell everybody about the time you was offered to go and take part in a gang rape and you didn't fucking go to the authorities, or you didn't take it upon yourself to stop it. You're not a fucking man. You're a piss weak packy cunt, and your mother's cunt mandates a fucking horrendously powerful madrash smell. Who can't take it? There's only one man avoiding fucking questions here, Ralph. It's you. Explain to the people here why you didn't tell everybody or didn't go to the authorities about the fucking rape that you was asked to take part in. You dirty, packy groomer. I'll ask again. Am I lying? If I'm lying, then just say it and I will fucking stop. Am I lying when I say that you was asked to take part in a fucking grooming gang and you didn't go to the police and you didn't stop it yourself? You fucking packy shit ouch. Offered to take part in a grooming gang and go to the police and didn't stop it himself. Shit ouch. Complicit in the rape of English children. He thinks he has a place in British nationalism? You fucking dirty packy bastard. I'm forwarding the fucking messages now because I must have asked this filthy fucking stinking cunt about 40 times why he didn't stop the gang rape of a British fucking child, why he didn't go to police, why he didn't fucking go himself and say what the fuck, because he's shit out, rat looking, packy, cocksucker. Heil fucking Hitler, you soppy little cunt. 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 Heil fucking Hitler. Heil fucking Hitler. Heil fucking Hitler, you soppy little cunt. Heil fucking Hitler, you soppy little cunt.
Now, I've spoken to Charlie Big Potatoes, and he's a full-on Nazi. He's told me that, you know, he admires Hitler and stuff and all this kind of stuff. So there's no ambiguity about this, yeah, about her support. Now, to use Zoubida, yeah, you need to understand this, yeah. Like I said to you, my standards, yeah, I'm not judging you by my standards. I'm judging you by your standards. You put yourself up there as the moral high ground. I do not have racist. I do not associate with that channel. I'm boycotting this channel because it's racist. That channel because it's Islamophobic. This person is this. So you put yourself up there, some kind of pious person that's going to defend the honor of you know, people against racism and people against Islamophobia. But you're now, yeah, not only are you facilitating this, you're now also becoming indoctrinated into their mindset. You said yesterday on the panel that you, yeah, should not be in this country, that you should go back home and look after your people because this country, yeah, doesn't need you. That is the exact thing that they want. They want to guilt trip you into making you think that your country is in a terrible shape, so you go back home. They don't care about your country, though. They give two shits about your country. All they're doing, yeah, is putting a guilt trip on you so that you want to self-deport. Now, when you've got to the point you're self-deporting, Zoubida, you're done out here. Like, I couldn't believe what I heard yesterday when you said I should go back home because right now in this country, they don't need me down here. But they need me in Algeria. This country don't need me. I need to go back. Where's the seaport? Somebody give me a bag. Let me pack my stuff now. Yeah. Now, when I was listening to this, I was like, are you trolling me first? Yeah. Are you trolling me? A lot of your argument points, yeah, are now ethno-nationalist argument points. I also had, guess who? Reactionary, yeah, has turned into an ethno-nationalist as well. Reactionary. Now look at reactionary. Now, what is in common with reactionary and Zoubida? Both of them, yeah, are very pally on FNAT channels, yeah. So reactionary is normally on Zoubida's and normally on right reaction. Now, right reaction, obviously this is that disgusting fat Afghan, goes this year. When I was talking about the Punjab, reactionary goes, if Punjab is so great, which is why I live, Punjab is so great, which is why I live in England. That is exactly, yeah, the rhetoric that you hear from the far right and stuff, yeah. Now, I can say, big up the Punjab, yeah. I love the Punjab, but I also love the UK and I love London, yeah. What country has got better standard of livings? Here. Where have I been born? Here. I can still love my own country and say big up to my country and its my family's ancestral home and say it's a great place and say and still be here and say this is actually a great place as well. And the reason I'm here and I'm open to say it is that the standard of living, the education, what we got here in this country in terms of the facilities around us is much better than what is in the Punjab. That's a fact as of today. Yeah. So I'm not in denial about that. But because these guys have been indoctrinated in some far right kind of like self-deportation and all that kind of stuff. Why don't you, yeah, Zoubida, Ralph, and Reactionary, why don't you, I don't know, jump on a dinghy boat and like swim back to wherever you're from? If you want to go home, stop talking about it. Just go. Yeah. One of the other things I saw yesterday, big up to Eunice here. Your disrespect to Eunice yesterday actually made me angry. I'm not gonna lie here. Your disrespect to Eunice actually pissed me off yesterday because I don't know what this guy has done to you for you to be so disrespectful to the guy. I'm not sure what exactly he's done to you. You're so polite to Charlie Big Potatoes. Oh, Charlie in the chocolate factory. Can I have a milkshake? Charlie, where's your potatoes? I want a hot baked potato, Charlie. Yeah. But then what you have here is Ricky, well, someone like Eunice comes on there and you're really rude and abrupt with the guy because I listened to it. I don't understand what he's done to you. So Zoubida, man, sorry. You know, like I said, yeah, I don't hate you. I wish the best for you and stuff like that. I always have, but you're a hypocrite. And I'm telling you something now. When you put yourself on that pedestal, when you drop, that's not my fault. I'm just putting out the facts out here right now. Yeah. For some reason, yourself, when you put him on the panel, you spoke to him privately in the chat. Yeah. Oh, hello, Charlie. How you doing, Charlie? Yeah, it's Zoubida. It's Zoubida. Yeah, I heard you called my mate a Packy. Yeah, Ralph, that big-head Indian. I heard you called him Packy. Yeah, what's all that about? Oh, well, yeah. I was just like, he does smell of curry, So I was just like, yeah, you smell of curry, boot. And you are a Packy. I was a bit, oh, right. Oh, yeah, he is a Packy, isn't he? I didn't realise. And I did meet him, and Ralph did stink of curry. So it's facts. I don't worry about it. What about the neo-Nazi thing when you was like saying, oh, hi, Hitler? What was that all about, Charlie Big Potatoes? Oh, yeah, I was just saying that, Hitler, yeah, he's a good guy, mate. I saw him down the road the other day, and he was like, hi, Hitler, and he bought me a packet of freaking crisps. So I got nothing against Hitler, All right, then, yeah, I might actually, next time you're down there, Charlie, I'll meet up with you, we'll go out for a pint and shit and all that kind of stuff, man. And what we'll do after is like, we'll get a hot potato and stuff, and then we'll like have a little chat with Hitler. You know that guy that bought you a crisp? Oh, he sounds like a good guy, dude. Yeah, big up to yourself, mate. All right, yeah, Charlie Big Potato. Let me say something. I'm going to ask you to say sorry, yeah, on the channel. Oh, shut your mouth, Zoubida. What are you talking about? I'm going to say sorry. He's a dirty Packy. Yeah, he is. He stinks. He stinks. Oh, yeah. The Zoubida's on the line. Oh, okay. A live show with the Charlie Big Potatoes. The Asian community. I'm against racism. To my Pakistani brothers, I will defend your honor. I will defend your honor. Watch what I'm going to do for you. Yeah, I will defend her. I am the arbiter of what's moral on these YouTube streets. I will make sure that everybody knows what this Charlie Big Potatoes has done and exactly why he needs to be made into a hot potato. Obviously, everyone was waiting. And this is what we got. Yeah. This little stream where this little racist guy is literally a neo-Nazi, just explaining why he said what he said here, rather than a roast or anything. 2 or 3 hours of bullshit with no real exposing, no real sticking it on him like you stick it on with everybody else. I mean, anybody says one word. Would you have been different if he had said dirty Arab? I don't know. Would you have been different if you said the N-word? I don't know. Because it seems like the Packy word was kind of like, okay, whatever, man. Oh, it's not a big deal, mate. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. We'll come on the panel for 4 hours. Let's have a good old chat. Spread your ethno-nationalism, neo-Nazi rhetoric all over the place. Now, I am somebody that believes in free speech. Yeah, me. So everyone's saying, Raj, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Let me explain my situation and why I'm not. I am somebody, yeah, that believes in free speech. I believe people should be able to talk about sensitive topics and shouldn't be kind of shut down because you find their particular point of view to be offensive. So I don't go around boycotting channels because I am actually offended by stuff. You do, yeah? You boycott channels. You boycotted, yeah, Veli, because he has racist on there and people that you believe to be disrespectful to Islam. Now, your channel is now that channel that you was boycotting, but on steroids. Yeah. You have ethnos. Every time I've jumped on, Zoubida, your whole panel is ethno-nationalist, spouting why we should be deported. And you, yeah, at the beginning was giving a good argument as to why not. But you have now capitulated, and you are now somebody that is actually saying, yes, we should go back to our countries because those countries need us. Yeah. And it's not, yeah, the progression that I thought that you would go down. I thought you'd be chewing these guys up and spitting them out here for breakfast. But they're chewing you up and spitting you out for breakfast. Yeah. Literally, they're going to make you self-deport yourself. Yeah. Which is something that I could not believe or envisage ever. Yeah. Yeah, and that's sad because I had my views. I had my views on Zoubida. I like Zoubida. I know I'm giving her a chastising and stuff like that. I still like her, but I'm sick and tired of the hypocrisy of this kind of Zoubida going at the moral police, I'm the moral police, and then on her channels, it's got the worst. The literally, yeah, what her channel is, yeah, it's got the far right on there, and they're comfortable panel members that are spouting this stuff 24/7 when they're on there. And what's happening is now people are starting to agree with their views, and the channel host is now not only defending their views, yeah, on a lot of stuff, she's actually propagating those views now. She's actually propagating the views that she once said that was racist. One of the main ones was that they do is this: they use their guilt trip here onto people. They go, "Oh, dude, man, we don't hate you, man. We don't want to invade Iraq. We don't want to invade the Middle East. You know, we just want to stay in our own part." Already, she's been manipulated. Yeah, trying to manipulate her. They don't care about the Middle East. If they had their way, they would bomb it to smithereens if they could get something from it. Yeah. All it is they want you to start thinking, okay, we're empathetic with your cause. Yeah. So what they do is do that, and then they'll say, if we was in charge, we wouldn't go there, and they wouldn't, because they don't want to put their nice little white toes into this dirty shithole that they think. Yeah. The other thing that on your channel is the most anti-Semitic channel I've ever seen. Yeah. Every time a conversation happens, yeah, the Jews, everything is about the Jews. Yeah. The only person I've really seen challenge this stupidity is Samaya. So well done, Samaya. I mean, I have my issues with her, but at least she shows that she's not stupid. And so she jumps a lot. Stop blaming the Jews for everything, because you guys that, are continuously blaming the Jews here are very weak. Yeah. Are very weak, because you're trying to say that this small proportion of people are literally your puppet masters and making you kind of dance here like they're freaking Bachabazi boys or something. Like, either you're the great nation of the UK or you're not. If you're always going about, yeah, the UK this, the UK this, but then you're attributing all of that to the Jews, or are you only attributing negative parts to the Jews? Yeah. And it's a cop-out. It's an easy cop-out. Every time I hear you talking, the Jews, yeah, it's embarrassing, yeah? And it's anti-Semitic on the next level. So you're against, what's it called? Let me just, I'm getting a cough. You're against, yeah, discrimination against other groups. You're this high and mighty Zoubida. Remember, I don't go around saying I'm this high and mighty guy. I have my thoughts. I talk to people that, definitely have views that, some people might find abhorrent. I know people that, speak to people that, some of the stuff they said in the past is not right. I have my own views that, some people dislike, but I don't go around pretending to be a saint. Yeah. Whereas you do. Do you know what? Yeah, I need to just bring some cough medicine. Hopefully I don't get the corona back. So that's the point, though. Like, you're putting yourself on a pedestal, and now people are going to judge you according to that pedestal. Yeah, what you put yourself up on. And obviously, everyone's gunning for you, not because we hate you, but we're sick of the hypocrisy of you being this kind of like high and mighty. Oh, you're this, you're that. We're boycotting this. You must boycott that. You must boycott this. You must do this. You must do that. You must do this. Yeah. It's crazy, yeah. So with yourself, Zoubida, like I said, I've given my points to be short and concise. So here's reactionary, yeah. I don't know if it's the real one, but reactionary, yeah, is gone full retard. You know when they say someone goes full retard, yeah, and it's like the next level retard, yeah. Sorry if I'm using that word, but he's gone full retard, yeah. He is so close to these FNATs. It's unbelievable how much he agrees with them. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I agree with some of the stuff that the FNATs say about certain things here. But I don't go around sort of as a thingy going, okay, some of the stuff he's so comfortable with these people is very weird. Like, he must have some views about ethnicity and race that we don't know. I don't know what race he is. He might be Arab. I'm not sure. No one really knows. I heard last time I heard he was like an Eskimo or something. That's what somebody told me. He's an Eskimo, the only Muslim Eskimo in the world. So he feels privileged that he's the only Eskimo. God knows how he found the word of Islam. Maybe it was, I don't know. Obviously, I don't want to say no Islamophobia if you talk about it, yeah. Yeah, and fascists beware. Big up to fascists, yeah. Obviously, it does annoy me, but yesterday he come at the right moment. Because Ralph, your story is changing all the time, yeah? Because you're a liar. You're a liar. You have mocked my cousin being groomed on multiple occasions by saying the same thing you said to Charlie Big Potatoes, which is that you were sleeping while your cousin was being raped and she was screaming. You said this around 15 times to me whilst laughing. And then you want to do shows about grooming victims. And then what you do is that you send a picture or something to Charlie Pig Potatoes about grooming girls and they're screaming and stuff. And you was at home and you didn't protect them. You know what you're doing. You're mocking the abuse of the girls and you're trying to roll people up. Now, obviously, I don't agree with the tirade he come back with, but it is exposing Ralph's hypocrisy when it comes to the grooming, because he does shows about, these grooming gangs, rah, 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 rah. But he has said the most disgusting stuff, disparaging the grooming victims, including my cousin and other people. Now, your story about these so-called like little chavs, yeah, how that happened to you, Ralph? Yeah, you're a posh twat, an Indian goddamn freaking Mr. Bean, yeah, walking around here in Bethnal Green, and all of a sudden, your mates here that are like 15 years old drug dealers are asking you to come to a rave. You're a 50-year-old man. How does this happen? How has that happened? You're walking down the road here, and there's these 15, 16-year-old kids talking about, there's a rave going on, there's a girl down there, and all that kind of stuff. Young underground rave, like underage white girl, and all that kind of stuff. And then instead of going to the police, you go to what? The local imam. The local imam. Now, you know, and I know that is ridiculous that you would go to an imam knowing that in the past, this particular situation, the local community just didn't deal with it. So what do you normally do as a law-abiding citizen? You would go to the police. So I agree with Charlie Big Potatoes in the sense that this guy is a vile individual, and he did allow, if it's true, a girl to be groomed and then abused. Yeah, he did. You facilitated it in the sense that you knew about it, but you did nothing about it. So you are guilty as charged as that. Are you a dirty packy and you stink of whatever? Now that's something else, yeah. That's a racist tirade. He could have actually been the bigger man and said, okay, this guy XYZ, but because he's put all that tirade about dirty packies in it, he's now lost the argument in terms of that. But he is right about you being a filthy person who allows people to be groomed and stuff, and you turn a blind eye to a young girl who could potentially now be dead. We don't know. We don't know what's happened to that girl that you were supposedly being told to go and meet and stuff like that. So you're done out here as well. Look at this Jordan M. Is this the real Jordan? Jordan M's like the poster boy for Islam at the moment. Yeah, every time, yeah, they want to get some converts, they pop him out. He's like put onto a kind of like a statue. You know when you just pop out a statue or something. Oh, here it is. And what they try and do, they try and like distract the rest of because the rest of the Muslims are ginger, so it's a right sight to see. It's like a freaking carrot field, yeah, of white people, like carrot heads, yeah, all over the place. So the only person they put in front to distract, he's like a big distraction. Oh, there's a normal one. Zoubida challenges, guys. Everpunch create a lovely. It's a lovely home for those guys. They are on there, very comfortable. Yeah. Now, the way that this Charlie Big Potato spoke, yeah, was on a next level. And the fact that he's wanted in the UK and he's part of National Action at some point, and he's high Hitlering and saying that he believes that Hitler was a good guy, yeah, that's on a next level from anybody in these YouTube streets. Yeah, he's like somebody that actually has fought with ISIS and then suddenly come back and they're on these channels and they're pally with everybody and all that kind of stuff. So you can't equate that. Yeah, she used to challenge them, used to. Now she's like an F that herself, like reactionary. Her and Reactionary, yeah, and Ralph should set up their own party, yeah, some kind of weird party, like it should be called something like "Let's Deport Ourselves," hooray, something like that, yeah. So it's like a self-deportation political party, yeah. Obviously, they have to find new leaders every time one's been deported, yeah, which is a bit of a problem, yeah. So they'll have to continuously get new deporters to run the actual run the actual political party. Now, obviously, all right. So this is the thing, yeah. I am not saying, yeah, that the point is this, and people, you need to really listen to this here because you're getting very dumb. If you're low IQ, then there's no point me telling you. I have never gone around saying that I'm the purveyor of justice and like what I call kind of like, I don't talk to that person, I don't talk to that person because they're racist or perceived to be racist or anti-Sikh or anti. I will talk to anybody. So my shows here are basically, I will let anyone on as long as I get on with them up to a point, even if I strongly disagree with their views. Veli's show, yeah, which is the one that was first boycotted, was boycotted because they got racists on there, yeah, saying certain words, and on top of that, it's Islamophobic. Now, yeah, now she boycotted another show. Then she was the one that started the boycotting. That's the point. She had the idea of boycotting because she's saying these shows are toxic because they're allowing these people to speak, yeah, without being challenged enough, yeah. And that is exactly what your show has now become. And that is the point. It's the hypocrisy of the thing. So I have said before, yeah, I boycotted you, Zoubida. Me. Yeah, you wanted me to jump on last night. Raj, jump on pigeon, jump on pigeon. Obviously, you must be mistaking me for someone else, yeah, because I knew Raj Point 10 is not a bitch. Yeah, the new Raj Point 10, yeah, because obviously I had a firmware update, yeah, is not taking no prisoners. And yes, See Alive, I know she can say, "Ow, you stole my title." Yes, 2021 is expose season, yeah. I'm going to root out these internet gangsters and I'm going to show that all of these people that talk, chat in the chats and stuff and all that under avatars or don't want to show their face, those people are the biggest internet gangsters and pussios known to mankind. And we're going to go on to the biggest pussio, which is Ghost TV, yeah. Now, Ghost TV, like I said, yeah, I have got the equipment. I've started the training, yeah. I'm slowly building up my stamina and stuff like that. Already I feel better. It's only been a week. I'll upload another video on Thursday just to show my progression because I've got a boxing bag and stuff like that. And you're too shook here to fight me, yeah. Obviously, I have my other victims as well because I've got a couple, and I call them victims, yeah, not my opponents. You're my victim, bitch. Because the point is this year, I'm doing expose season. Let me just so the first one is going to be Ghost here, obviously, yeah. He's not man enough to turn up because he's a Fuddu and he's not even Punjabi. Arj actually confirmed that, and I didn't know that. He's actually not Punjabi, definite, and he's not a Jat either. So big up to Arj to actually confirm this, yeah. Now, instead of this guy, yeah, being a man, and going, yeah, Raj, all right, I've been threatening you for 3 years. I've slandered your family and stuff like that. Let's make it happen in the ring, and let's make, you know, the money going over to charity and stuff like that. Instead, what he wants to do, yeah, is dress up as a Mexican wrestler, and like I don't know what he does on his Friday nights or Saturday nights with his boyfriends, or he wants to go into a ring as a Mexican boxer, or he wants to meet me down some dark, dingy alleyway in some sex dungeon that he goes to with his boyfriends, and he wants to fight me in there in his weird, kinky way. Now, I'm not having that. Yeah, you're gonna have to not wear a mask and you jump into the ring in March. Yeah, like I said, we'll live stream it. We'll put the money towards charity, and on top of that, yeah, we'll have a bit of fun when I break your dund. Yeah, obviously dund means teeth. Now, one of the things about this guy, yeah, the reason why he's the biggest pussy, yeah, is because since he's been outed as a pussy, he's a bit upset. Yeah, he's a bit upset. But if you look at this, these messages he's been sending me, yeah, look at this, yeah. Man gonna get a knock on the door soon. Let's see what the police can do. I will come and talk to your mum at your house. Watch. Boss, can I send you some leaflets? You will like them. Leaflets about my sister who's got multiple sclerosis. Distribute to neighbors. His mum and sisters will get slapped up. His mum and sisters will get slapped up. Really? London boys will drag you on the streets. Your boyfriends here from London can't do shit. Yeah? can't do shit for do. Swearing at mothers can get you into a lot of trouble. She should not have a Facebook account. So my sister's Facebook account, I can't delete it. But yeah, the police are said that, yeah, if anyone starts distributing it in real life, you're in a lot of trouble, because I've been spoken to them. There will be leaflets printed and distributed everywhere, Speaker's Corner, your street, every temple in the UK. I'm going to teach you a lesson. I remember the last time someone saw it, a Muslim mother. Let me say you something, yeah. This bullshit about Muslim mothers, yeah. My mother, yeah, is no less than your mother. Just because my mother's a dirty kuffar in your eyes, yeah, my mother and my family and my sisters are no less than yours. This kind of mentality, this supremacist mindset, where Muslims is the same as a neo-Nazi. You have the same mentality as a fascist, racist neo-Nazi, because they believe their people are better than other people. And that's the thing about you, yeah. You think that your women, yeah, are special, and all of us lot, our women are dirt on the ground. That's why the grooming epidemic happened. Because this type of guy goes Speaker's Corner from Manchester, was the epicenter of the grooming epidemic. He sees other women, other people's women as sluts, yeah, as whores, and lower than shit. So he can say whatever he wants to them because they're dirty kuffars, yeah. I'll bust your goddamn knuck as well, yeah. Big up to K-Dips, yeah. I'm going to give his freaking, not only his Dundee, yeah, every single Dundee will fall out of his mouth. And he's only in his 30s, yeah. You're going to have to get dentures, pussy, yo. So like I said, yeah, the guy, yeah, is the biggest coward. And I'm going to expose them one by one, yeah. He's my first victim, yeah. He's my first victim because he's been the loudest, yeah. And he's been the one that's threatening me the most, yeah. So he's the first victim, yeah. Other victims throughout the year will be coming forward. The more I get to a point where I can defend myself, the more I'm going to challenge these people that have been threatening to beat me up. Mr. Singh, you're the next one as well, yeah. We're going to meet in Birmingham. I'm going to come up in maybe April and May. Bops, like I said, is going to arrange it. He'll referee, and we'll do a one-to-one, because once again, you're another person that's been slandering me and my family for 3 years, yeah. The other one, yeah, is a couple of other people. Don't worry, and those people will be dealt with. One by one, I'm going to show you something. One by one, it's exposed season. One by one, when I stick it on them and I say I'm going to meet, either they're not going to meet, or when I meet them, they're going to be 4 foot nothing and a little pussy. Yeah. And there might be one or two that are going to surpass what I think here. And those ones, I'm willing to do whatever anyway. Yeah. Willing to do whatever. Because I'm telling you something now. These guys are going to find out that, yeah, you can type all day. Fret. One day I'm going to say, yeah, okay, let's do it. And then what are you going to do? Because this year is that year. Yeah. And before everyone says, Raj, you're getting violent. Raj, you're getting violent. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah, 2021 and the year of me, what I call Raj 10.0, is Raj being able to defend himself. If you think that's violence, that's your problem. I'm not going out there to attack anyone, but I'm not going to accept people violating me and my family, and me being able to say, oh, I'm not going to do that. No. If you've done it for 3 years, I'm going to make your dreams come true, and we're going to meet. I'm going to bust your freaking jaw off your head. Yeah. Once I get to a particular stage. So obviously, like I said, yeah, I am a peaceful person. The other thing is people keep saying they're going to come to my house here. Let me tell you something, Ghost. My house here is like, you know, Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone. It's that kind of shit. Yeah. I have weapons everywhere, in every room. No one's coming into my house here. Yeah. And if they do, there's a chance they're coming out in a body bag. There's a chance they're coming out in a body bag. Reason being, 10 years ago, one of my neighbors was robbed. I've put knives, hammers, you name it, sticks in every room. Yeah. And I'm telling you, anybody that walks into my house here is going to be fair game. Yeah. If they come to my house, that's as simple as that. And I'm warning people before I'd say, oh, I'm going to put hot tea. No. I'm going to put something through your goddamn chest and you're going to come out in a body bag. I'm telling you straight now. So all of these people thinking, oh, my house has got nothing in there, man. Trust me, there's a lot of weapons. My father used to be a builder, yeah. And if you know builders, I got a cellar, freaking got so much freaking shit in there, man. Wrenches, sledgehammers, hammers, actually not swords, saws, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I'll be like, I'll even do it on camera. Yeah. So you've been talking about coming to my house, yeah? You're gonna drag me out my house. You're gonna slap my mother and my sister up. So yeah, like I said to you, prepare to walk out with a body bag. Yeah, I'll even pay for your funeral, bitch. If anybody ever stepped to my house here, I'm telling you straight, they're gonna go out in a body bag. Yeah, like you say here, a man's gonna get a knock on the door soon. See what happens. Yeah, his mum and sister's gonna get slapped up and so. You're a man. You're a man. Are you a banda or you're a pussy? We know you're not Punjabi and you're not Jatta. Yeah, we know that. We know that. You're fake. Yeah. And your year is exposes. Even your own Muslim brothers and sisters are thinking to themselves, you are a pussy on a football of the highest order, man. Unbelievable. Hold on. The man, yeah. Let me just say something to you. You may say it's not smart, but let me tell you something. This guy is going to be exposed either way. Either he shows he's a pussy, yeah, and the guy does not show. Or he shows and I expose him by being a pussy when I break his freaking done. Either way, yeah, I'm the one in the winning seat. He's gonna lose no matter what. Yeah, he will lose no matter what. And this is not. And look at this guy, man. No, you like swearing up Muslim. Your wife's a whore. Your wife's a conjury. Her pudda stinks. Yeah, her pudda's had more freaking men in it than a freaking 100 porn stars. Yeah, she's probably taken your little what's it todger up her bunda and she can't feel nothing. Yeah, her freaking tits here, her mummy, yeah, freaking like big sack bags, yeah, like boxing bags. That's what you probably practice on when you're doing your boxing. Your wife's a hoe and a conjury and a slut and a freaking Rundi of the highest order. She's known as a Rundi of Lahore. Now defend your wife's honor, Fuddu. Defend your wife's honor. You, not your boyfriends, not your, oh, I'm going to bring my boyfriends to your home. You defend it. If you're that much of a man, oh, no one swears at Muslim women. Let me say something. Your wife or a hoe of a wife here is nothing, yeah? Your whore of a wife, that's conjury, that slut, that rundi, yeah, is nothing. You're letting me run my mouth against her for the last 2 weeks. What have you done, pussy? Oh, nothing. You're still running like a bitch. Kutta. Yeah, I will defend my family, yeah, in the ring in March, yeah. Live stream it, no mask. I'll defend my family. You defend your dirty hoe of a wife. Don't get your boyfriends down. Don't get, I'm going to bring my boyfriend to Raj's house with a gay pride flag, yeah. You do it. You're a joke. It's unbelievable, man. 3 years. 3 saal ho gaya honye. 3 years to my Sikh brothers. 3 saal ho gaya honye. 3 years since his Southeast channel. Every video was about pummeling my face in. Every video was about beating Raj. Every single chat he jumped onto, I'm going to beat you up. Every time he jumped up, oh, if I ever saw that Raj, I'd do this. And when I've now stuck it on the foot door, yeah, ki karda. Yeah, he's he's in Manchester. I'm gonna bring my boyfriends down. I'm gonna bring my boyfriends down to your house. Rah. Yeah, I'll send them out in a body bag. Sorry, Raspect Saddles. I know people haven't seen me for a bit. They're probably wondering what's going on. Let me just say something. Raj 10.0 is a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, let me just say that. I don't know whether it's to do with the coronavirus. Whether it's to do whatever, but I am a little bit more. I don't know what it is. And let me just say something to you, yeah, to a real one. Fuddu, you're another one I'm going to see this year, yeah. You said you're going to take my patka off, my pug, and you're going to clip my hair off, yeah. That you're going to shave all my hair off. I'm challenging you, yeah, to meet me, bring a clipper and scissors, yeah, and try taking this off and try cutting my hair. I'm giving you the challenge, Fuddu, to you as well, yeah. Like I said, this year is any time during the year, though. It could be in whatever. Give me 2 or 3 months at least to train. Then after that, I will make a decision. Now, before everyone starts saying, "Oh, Raj, you're gonna fight everyone," no. I'm only choosing my victims who have been mouthing off about violence to me for the last 3 years, yeah, 2 or 3 years, and saying stuff against my mother, my sisters, against everybody, and saying certain things that are so beyond the power. For a Sikh, yeah, so-called Sikh, to say to another Sikh that I'm gonna meet you. And then I'm going to take your turban off and I'm going to then clip all your hair off in front of everyone, yeah, is another level of violation. I'll break your freaking neck for that just alone. Yeah, even if I don't do anything else. Now, to yourself, you're saying proved my thingy. I don't need to prove it, but let's just see for everybody else. Have a look. Bachelor of Science, yeah? With second-class honors. Yeah? Industrial design. It was really cool. I don't know why they didn't put engineering industrial design, but it's actually industrial design BSc honors, yeah? Bachelors of Science. Yeah. So yeah, South Bank University, 1999. Oh my god, in Nigeria. In Nigeria. Yeah, I'm lining up my victims, yeah. And before everyone says, right, look, let me just say something, yeah. I'm like I see it like this. You know, my who the people I choose that I want to fight, yeah, in a boxing match and stuff. Now what's happening is this, yeah. Imagine me as a beautiful woman, yeah, like a gorgeous woman, 10 out of 10. All the men want her, yeah. I know it's hard to believe. That woman has the pick of the crop. Yeah, she chooses what man she wants. It doesn't matter if everyone wants her. She chooses. I'm like that. Yeah, I'm like the beautiful woman of the boxing thing. I'm the famous one. I'm the one that's gonna go. I choose you, and when I choose you, it's almost like me giving you a lottery ticket. You need to be honored. Yeah, but when I break your jaw, yeah, in the process, you can also take that as an honor as well. Yeah, maybe when you look in the mirror, you'll think twice about threatening my family and stuff and talking shit about my sisters and brothers and everything like that and my mother and stuff. So after Raj had COVID, he's looked deaf in the eyes and now he has no more. Yeah, it could be that because I was like, I was lying down. I was like, shit, man. When I get out of this COVID, I'm gonna do something different. Yeah, I wasn't sure what. I thought, let me push myself and stuff. And I was like, all right, I didn't know I was gonna do this, but I was like, yeah, why not, man? Why not? Why not? I need to end the stream. I will be uploading a video of my next session of thingy, yeah, of the training and stuff. I've got the bag. Like I said, I've got a few other stuff. I've got the skipping rope, which I'm still practicing. These are much better now in terms of training. Those other ones are literally. I mean, let me just give you some advice here. Don't buy boxing gloves, like a proper boxing glove, when you're training. They're useless. They're literally useless, yeah. Because what happens is that your hands, you can't clench them properly and stuff like that in the beginning. And so these are a lot better now, yeah. So when I'm kind of thinking, and what I'm doing at the moment, which I'll show on Thursday, is I'm trying to I'm doing cardio basically. It's like 45, 50 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going back and forth in the thingy, running, press ups, sit ups, and all of that kind of then punching about. I've got the bag on the wall now. And so basically what I'm doing, first of all, I'm trying to get my position and just sort of, yeah, and trying to make sure. Yeah, and then what I'm doing, I'm also switching up a bit because I'm trying to get the hooks, yeah. And I'm not trying to do power. My main thing is to try and do technique so I don't get into a bad situation because right now I'm looking at, my arms are not down. The other thing is that, I'm trying to do the next one is going to be a hook. Yeah, so I'm just training different things. I'm not doing too much kind of like power in it at the moment. But let me tell you something. There will be power, man. There will be power. There will be power. There will be. Goes, come on, Aja, Pudida. Aja, Banda Banja. Come on. Tuja Khani Pudida. The Punjabi Hani. Yeah. What are you, Gujarati? I heard you're Gujarati. Yeah. Come on. Even Arch called you out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. We can do it, man. We can do it. Yeah. Let's make 2021 the year to show people that if you put your mind to it, you can do whatever you want and stuff. Yeah, so like I said, certain people are going to be exposed this year, and it is going to be an embarrassment when they don't show and they don't actually, they're all talk and that's all. Let me just read through a couple of comments, and then what I'll do is I need to wrap up because the only thing is I've only got around 2 hours left worth of stream yards, so that's the problem. Let me see who's on here. Actually, let me just show you something for a second. Yeah, like I said, yeah, here's the thingy. Now, what I've done now, I've actually got rid of this thing here, if I'm being honest with you. It's useless. It just wobbles all over the place and you can't do nothing with it. Yeah. So this thing here, the boxing, I've actually filled it right now with clothing. Yeah. So it's not that, it's heavy. It's hard to pick up, but I am going to order some sand. And with the sand, what I'll do is I'll put sand in. I might buy another one, have one with clothes and one with sand. I want something harder because I want the soft one as well, and then the other one as well. So yeah, I'm gonna probably return this. I don't see the point of having it. Obviously, I've got the gloves and stuff as well now. I'm gonna try and construct some kind of little kind of like a patio thing here in the future, where I can hang the bag up as well. My garden is big though, so I'm lucky about that. What I'll do on Thursday, I will actually show the garden a bit more because I don't think people understand how big the garden is here. It's quite big. I can actually walk around quite a lot when I'm doing kind of shadow boxing and stuff like that. And I'll show that as well. So, yeah, I know. It's the lean though. That's the thing. For me, I need to get into the techniques. Now I've got the bag as well. I can kind of like, you know, I need to really kind of swing my body, learn how to swing my body. That's the main thing. But I can't swing. The problem is, yeah, until I lose weight, I can't actually lean my body properly because of how fat I am. So I need to get lean first, I think. Obviously, I need to keep on practicing, obviously. Yeah, Ghost. Come on, man. Come on. Be a bunda. I would actually respect you a bit more. No, not respect in that sense. But at least say, okay, the man's manned up. But everyone thinks you're a joke. When you're coming on these channels with the people's champ here, that's like, you know, somebody who's a down and out like person on the street saying that, oh, we're the people's champ when it comes to money. Yeah. But a person's broke on the road. Like you can't jump at the panels with the title, the people's champ. No one cares. The people think you're a fool. They think you're a fuddu. Yeah. They're embarrassed that you can't fight the Raj. Everybody's shaking their head. Like, how are you not fighting the Raj, yeah? Who's a fat, small Sikh here, who's overweight at the moment. Now, obviously, in 6 months, that fat, small Raj is going to be a lean, free, mean fighting machine. So when you accept the challenge, then I'm going to break your jaw. I got declared the winner on Sir Faz's channel the other day. By who? By who? Your boyfriend. Come on, man. You've actually, like, yeah, Ghost has a vagina, man. I can imagine him walking around getting kind of like his pudda stinks as well. Your pudda stinks as well, man. I could better imagine. Not just your freaking dirty hoe of a wife's. Your stinks as well. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up now. Like I said, the other video, I haven't actually, it got a copyright strike from this Gutka video. So I'm actually appealed it. And we'll see what happens. If not, I'll cut it out. It's a very good show yesterday. I will say to people, I'm going to do more regular shows on the Sikh thing. What I do want, though, in order for me to do the shows, I can host them, but sometimes I feel pressure when I have to do the whole show. So if people have got a topic, yeah, that they want to talk about Sikhism, then you tell me the topic and you jump in. I'll co-host the show with you, like co-host it. So say, say if, ROC goes, okay, I want to talk about XYZ. And I'll say, okay, you're the main guy, get the stuff, but I'll co-host it, show you stuff, and I'll be like the co-host rather than me by myself here. Because I feel like there's a lot of pressure. And obviously I'm not the best representation of a Sikh myself here. And I don't want to be put into that pigeonhole where obviously people go, okay, you're hosting this show. And then what are you doing XYZ on the next show? Now, if other people are on there and stuff like that, it makes it a little bit more easier. Oh, thanks, Millwall. Thanks. Still, that drawing's been put on the back burner. It's not that much to do, to be honest. I'll do that later on. I've got lots of commissions, backlog of work to do. So I'm doing those. And let me say something. What's weird here? I wish I could show my artwork, my pencil artwork. Since I've been doing, let me just show it. I can't even show it, man. I can't show anything. Show it. But since I've been doing my color pencils, yeah, my pencil artwork has also improved as well. I don't know the exact reason why, Some of the techniques and I've learned from here, I then applied to my pencil work, and one of them is the much more softer lines, yeah. Because before my color pencil, I have a lot of harsh lines. So hopefully I can show people some of the work at some point. But I've got a couple of commissions here that the customers want to keep the drawings private for whatever reason. Yeah. Really, you're always late. I need to go, man. Like I said to Zoubida, I'm boycotting you. You're not boycotting me. Obviously, I might chit chat in your chat at some point. When I talk about boycott, I don't mean I'm not going to watch your channel. I'm not going to comment. I'm just not coming on your show until you get rid, of the racist, because you have put yourself as the arbiter of what is racist and what is Islamophobic, and your particular standard you're not living up to, are you? So that's why everyone's calling you out, including Coke Faz, who has not been right about anything for as long as I can remember. But for the first time, I was sitting there like, yeah, Coke Faz is right. Coke Faz is right. All right, maybe he's done a bit more grams of XC, Jipta and stuff like that. Anyway, I need to shoot anyway. Big up to everybody. This was just a little bit of a tirade, so I could just think what I need to do. Oh no, Banksy, come on. Don't make me do that. Don't do that. Yeah. So anyway, big up to everybody.